It's been about a week since Apple released their new iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro, and as a self-proclaimed Apple sheep, obviously I got one, but I didn't get the Pro models. I got the regular 16. There's a few reasons why I didn't get the Pro model this year, and there's one main reason I didn't get it, and to be honest, it's not a very good reason, but I wanted the new Ultramarine blue. We'll get to that. The Pro phones are great with awesome cameras, batteries, screens, and this year they got a little bit bigger and better, which is just kind of wild. And I've been getting the Pro models ever since they started separating them from just the smaller and the bigger sizes. I've noticed that I've been using less and less of the Pro features over the years, and as a content creator and filmmaker, I just have gear that's better than what the Pro model iPhones can offer. Like for the cameras, I have a Sony FX30 and a Red Komodo, and as good as the iPhone is, and as much as I love it, it's not going to be able to compete with those cameras. Although Apple Prolog is pretty insane, and I can see that being pretty huge in a few generations. And this year they have some really impressive audio features like cinematic and studio audio, but I still don't think it's as good as my Rode Wireless Go or my Rode NTG mic. And also the regular iPhone 16 also got all those audio options, which is pretty nice. Which leads me into the next reason why I got just the 16. I think Apple was planning a lot of new AI features, and they really needed to catch up the iPhone 16 so they could handle all of those. The 16's got a new chip instead of using last year's old recycled chip. They got the new camera control button, and they should be getting all the new AI features. It got a new updated 48 megapixel main camera, but it didn't get the 48 megapixel ultra wide camera, which it would have been really crazy if it did. And best of all, they got the better colors. Alright, let's finally talk about it. Yes, all the reasons I listed before are just me trying to justify the fact that I wanted the blue iPhone, but come on, look at this thing. It's been a few years since I've really been excited about an iPhone color because I also am kind of boring and just like the all black phones. However, I've seen Samsung and Pixels come out with some pretty cool colors, and I've been a little bit jealous, so I'm really excited that Apple was bold enough to try something new. Last year I got the natural titanium, and I really did like the color to start, but it got really boring really quick. And like I mentioned, if I had to pick the perfect iPhone color, it would still be just an all black matte color finish. But I am glad that Apple tried something new, but come on Apple, bring these to the Pro models, at least give us the option. Not only was I thinking of downgrading my phone this year, but I was also thinking of downgrading my Apple Watch. The new Ultra didn't come with anything new or crazy, so I thought maybe the Series 10 could be a new replacement, and it caught my eye for two reasons. Alright, so here we go again. The Series 10 caught my eye because of the color, but let me explain. The new jet black color reminded me of when I had the jet black iPhone 7, and this was also the year that I went on a 3-week road trip with my buddy Jason, going on a bunch of hikes all over the US. I got the phone exactly one day before I left on this trip, but by the time I returned 3 weeks later, the phone was beyond scratched up, but in the right light, it looks so good. And that's exactly how I feel about the new Series 10. It looks so good in the right conditions. I've had the Ultra one since release date in 2022, and I was a little concerned when it first came out because obviously it was bigger and it was chunkier, but since then not only have I gotten used to it, but I really love this watch. But when I saw that the new Series 10 were getting a slight redesign and they were getting a little bit slimmer and a little bit bigger, I thought, maybe this could be the new Ultra replacement. And although I love my Ultra, I still think that this model of watch just looks slimmer, it looks sleeker, and just overall looks a little bit better than my Ultra watch. So the new Series 10 has the new redesign, it has the color, so why am I not keeping it? Again, two reasons. Since 2022, I have completed a sprint triathlon. I've gone on many trips, road trips, hikes, completed workouts, runs, and if I had to guess, I would say that my Apple Watch Ultra has been with me for about 90 to 95% of those times for one main big reason, the battery. This watch will still consistently give me 2 to 3 days of battery life with one daily workout and then normal watch usage, and then if I go into low power mode, it can usually squeeze out a 4th day in there. One of the reasons I stopped wearing my previous watches is because I would just forget to grab it in the morning from the charger, or I would just forget to charge it in general and it would just be dead. So it's huge for me that an Apple Watch can go multiple days without needing to be charged. And honestly, I don't think I can go back to a watch that needs to be charged every single day. I need a watch that can go at least a few days without needing to be charged. So for the same reason that I love this watch, I wouldn't keep it. I have not been careful with my Ultra at all. I have bumped, I have dropped, I've hit this watch against everything possible, and it is solid. I can see some little micro scratches here and there if I'm really looking for them, but for the most part, nothing major or noticeable. And I know that if I keep this watch within 2 to 3 weeks, maybe tops a month, this watch will be all scratched up, unless Apple did something really crazy with this new coating, which I really doubt it, but you know, I shouldn't be doubting Tim Apple. So I am curious, did you pick up anything on release day? Am I crazy for getting the 16 just for the new ultramarine color? Let me know down below in the comments. I am working on full day in my life videos for both of these products, so definitely subscribe, you don't want to miss them. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.